Welcome back to Dice and Daydream Insights. I'm Thiago, and today we are exploring Aspects, the narrative engine that powers the Fate RPG system. If you're just joining us, I recommend checking out our previous episode for a general introduction to Fate. Today, we are diving deep into what makes this system truly unique: aspects. In simple terms, aspects are short phrases that describe something significant about a character, a location, a scene, or even the entire campaign. But their importance goes far beyond mere description. They are the primary way players interact with the narrative. Let's start with character aspects. Each character in Fate typically has a high concept and a trouble, plus several more aspects that round out their personality and background. The high concept is your character's elevator pitch, a phrase that captures their essence. Examples might be swashbuckling pilot with a death wish, reformed cultist seeking redemption, or bear wrestling barbarian chief. Your trouble represents the primary complication in your character's life. What makes things difficult for them? This could be wanted in 12 star systems, can't resist a pretty face, or the king's most notorious enemy. Let me illustrate with an example character. Meet Sophia, a scholar adventurer with the high concept, bookish archaeologist with a magical bloodline. And the trouble: the ancient society wants my research and me. Her other aspects include my father's enchanted pocket watch, knowledge is worth any risk, and unexpected talent for getting into trouble. These aspects don't just describe Sophia, they create narrative hooks that both the player and the GM can use throughout the game. This brings us to how aspects function mechanically. There are two primary ways to use aspects: invoking and compelling. Invoking an aspect allows you to gain a bonus on a roll or reroll the dice when the aspect is relevant to your action. If Sophia is trying to translate an ancient text, she could invoke her bookish archaeologist aspect to get a bonus, spending a fate point to do so. Compelling is the opposite. It's when an aspect complicates your character's life. If Sophia's player or the GM suggests that the ancient society has planted a spy among her research team, that would be compelling her trouble aspect. The player receives a fate point for accepting this complication. Beyond character aspects, there are also situation aspects, which describes the current scene, like pouring rain or crowded marketplace. Game aspects, which apply to the entire campaign, such as magic is feared and hunted, or the Empire controls all major spaceports. And consequences, which are special aspects representing injuries or setbacks that the characters suffer. What makes aspects powerful is their flexibility. They aren't just static bonus like +2 to strength. They are narrative permissions and complications that evolve with the story. Creating good aspects is an art form. The best aspects can be used in multiple ways, both for and against a character. They should be evocative, specific enough to be interesting, but broad enough to be relevant in different situations. For example, good fighter is too vague to be interesting, while undefeated champion of the Eastern Tournament tells us something specific about the character's background and skills. The genius of aspects is how they blend narrative and mechanics. They incentivize players to embrace complications and flaws, since that's how you earn fate points. They ensure that the character's strengths feel meaningful, since you can invoke aspects to align with your actions. And they provide a framework for everyone at the table to contribute to a richer, more dynamic story. In our next episode, we will explore skills and stunts, how characters in Fate take actions, and how they stand out from the crowd with special abilities. This has been Dice and Daydreams Insights. Please leave us a like if you liked it. Give us some feedback. What can we do better? Until next time, and happy gaming!